Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Casey Andrika from class G2. Today I will discuss how to practice public speaking in the modern era. In this modern era, all professions require their workers to have public speaking skills. Public speaking is an art of speaking, where the message conveyed by the speaker, both verbal and nonverbal, must be understood by the listeners. Public speaking is also one way to increase one's self-branding. To master public speaking, it takes a lot of preparation and practice. The more trained, the more expert, and we will like it. Mental and material preparation is an important thing. If we want to have good public speaking skills, doing a lot of research and understanding the topic you want to present using your own point of view will make it easier for someone to speak. Public speaking is not an easy thing. Nervousness can often frustrate someone who wants to speak in public. As for some tips for overcoming nervousness, first, try to relax and inhale 3 times. Second, get to know the audience in order to increase closeness. By recognizing the audience, one can determine suitable materials and delivery styles to use when speaking in public. Third, try to be honest and speak from the heart. In public speaking, voice also has an important role. When talking, try to breathe on your stomach, as the sound coming from your diaphragm will be more calming and will make you less tired. In addition, a person must have the courage to be different according to his own strengths. By daring to be different, self-branding will increase because the audience will pay more attention to the speaker. There are several benefits of public speaking in the globalization era, such as cultivate self-confidence. Excellent self-confidence is not only required for public speaking. Confidence is also very necessary when we are talking with just one person. For example, we have to meet with one of the potential investors or managers who can help our business or career. If we don't have great self-confidence, then we won't be able to deal with that person well. We will be nervous and can't say that to say properly. This will certainly hinder our efforts or career advancements. Helping you to think more critically, choosing the right word or sentence to say is not easy. This will make our brains work more actively. Indirectly, it will stimulate our brains to think more critically. If we are able to think critically, we certainly will not be easily influenced by things that can harm ourselves. In fact, we can think of becoming even better people. Helps improve leadership skill. Public speaking skills can indirectly help you to communicate according to the backgrounds of our interlocutors. This is an indispensable skill for a leader. A good leader is a leader who can communicate in different ways according to the person he is talking to. Take a look at your manager at work. The way you communicate with you will certainly be different from the way you communicate with other people. This is because he has studied the characteristic of each member of his team, so he would communicate according to each of these characters, so that everyone would understand what he was saying. And then, here are some of the key points of public speaking. Number 1, intonation. Intonation is the pitch of the speech. This is very important in public speaking because the pitch of the speech can affect the atmosphere of the message and also affect it. High notes convey a strong, emotional, domineering, inner, serious impressions. Meanwhile, low notes create the impressions of calm, soft, sad, secret, gentle to authoritative. Don't let the audience get the wrong response because of the wrong intonations. Number 2, vocal and volume when doing public speaking. Speak clearly and loudly. Open your mouth wide and pronounce every word clearly. Get used to using familiar diction so your audience can easily understand. The volume of sounds can also affect the atmosphere. The fluctuations of the volume must be adjusted according to the message being conveyed. Don't let the audience get distracted by the volume that is too loud or confused because the sound is too low. Number 3, selection the sound. Number 3, selection of diction. The choice of diction or vocabulary is very important when speaking in public. Get to know the audience first so we can determine the type of diction to use. Whether you have to use formal language, colloquial language, or even slang. It all depends on the audience. Do not use words that offend one party. And also keep an eye out for words that are ambiguous or have multiple meanings so that the audience doesn't misunderstand. Number 4, gestures are non-verbal communication, which is very important in public speaking because it can reinforce the message to the audience. When speaking in front of many people, non-verbal communication also helps the audience who is far away from the speaker or speakers to understand the message conveyed through gestures. It is better if the gesture is done politely and not too much. Number 5, facial expressions, mimics, or facial expressions are very important in public speaking because when the speaker is talking, the view of the audience will be fixed on the speaker's face. Do not let your first executives get used to smiling. Always be friendly and polite. Alright, that's all I can say. I'm sorry if there is an error in speaking or even mentioning the word I N. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.